Cookies. Hope you all are doing well and safe at your home. This is once again Ritupavna Shahadatta. Welcome back to my channel Splendid Kiddos. Kids, because of the pandemic, we just lock ourselves at home. But now the situations are under control. Some of the countries, people are going back to their office and students has already started to go to schools and colleges. But under these circumstances also, you have to take care about yourself. Whenever you will go out, you have to wear your mask and definitely you carry the sanitizer. And whenever you will come back from your home, office or workplace or school, colleges, definitely wash your hand properly. So these safety measures has to be taken care by yourself for your own safety. Anyhow, today I will discuss you another important topic, silent letters. I already discussed you previous because I made the two videos. Those who watch, it's okay for them. Those who didn't watch, for them I will give this particular videos link in my I button and the description box, so that you can go through that particular videos and you can get an idea of the silent letters. You know why the letters are silent in our English language. Some letters are silent. That means we are not pronouncing that letter in some particular words. And if those though we are not pronouncing that letters, it makes a huge difference to meaning and the pronunciation. But this is a rule, that's why we can't go beyond the rules. Now this video I will discuss thoroughly from letter A to Z, because in my previous video, if I miss any letters, you can have an idea from this video, so don't skip this video. So let's get started. From letter A, I will give the word example of the word, so you can jot down the words. Suppose ICALLY, ICALLY. If these letters together is present in any particular words, in that case A is silent. Suppose logically, artistically, basically, physically, chaotically. Okay, so these words, see, if you check carefully, ICALLY is present, and in that case A is silent. Now definitely the options also are available, because in every case definitely some options are there. Suppose ideally, vocally and generally, here also ALLY present, but A is not silent in this particular word. Now letter B. Letter B, when letter B just comes before T, that case B is the silent. Like doubt, 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 date, DEBT, date, B is silent. And if letter B comes after A, one is, but T is last, that means B comes before T and B comes after A, in that case also B is silent. Like comb, tomb, limb, thumb, all the B is coming after M. In that case, B is the silent. Now letter C. See, if you want, you just write down the words. So whenever you read down the topic, you can have an idea. So letter C. Letter C, if any words is combination of the A's and C, in that case C is the silent. Like scissors, fascinate, ascent, muscle. So scissors, fascinate, ascent, muscle. So this is C is the silent, because A's and C, if you see carefully, the word A's and C is sitting together. That means C is the silent, right? Letter C, the rules too for the letter C. You know, when the letter C appears just before the letter K, in that case letter C has to be silent. Examples are lock, park, block, acknowledge. If you see the examples, you can easily understand that letter C appears just before the letter K. That's why the C is silent. Now letter D. Letter D, for the letter D also, when letter D is appears just before the letter N and G, in that case letter D should be silent. Examples are Wednesday, Wednes. We are not telling Wednesday, Wednesday. Grudge, handsome, sandwich. If you see carefully these examples, you can easily understand that why I am telling that letter D is silent. Now letter E. You know, in our English language there are so many examples has to be jotted down in the case of letter E. So you know, do you remember the long vowel, short vowel? I already discussed you earlier. Anyhow, those who didn't watch, please, if you go to my channel, definitely you can find it. And the in my description box also, I will give you the that particular link of the long vowel and short vowel sound. Anyhow, when we are talking the long vowel sound, letter E is a vowel. If letter E is present just end of the word, in that case also it is considered as the long vowel, and that is called as a silent E. Like examples are here: hide, mole, cube, ride, like this. There are so many examples are there. This is number one rules. Number two is, you know, if letter E is present just before the C, letter C and letter G, then the soft sound is coming, and in that case the letter E is a silent E. Examples are dance, spice, hinge, change. Dance, spice, hinge, change. This is number two. Number three is, if the letter E is present just before the V, I, U and Z, in that case also we are not pronouncing letter E. How? Glue, give, glue, Glue, but we are not pronouncing letter E. So glue, give, then pie, freeze, glue, give, freeze, pie, P-I-E, pie, I, freeze, Z, give, V and glue, U, right? Now this is the number three. Number fourth is, you know, th sound. TH is a th sound. When E is present just after the th sound, at that time also is the silent, like breathe, cloth, teeth, right? Breathe, teeth, cloth, C-L-O-T-H-E, cloth. We are not pronouncing E sound, right? These are the examples. Now the last one is that consonant plus LE. You know, each and every syllable. I didn't discuss about the syllable. Later on I will discuss. You know, in our English language, if there is any definitely the ones in one word, one syllable word or two or three syllables are there in any word. Okay, in that case vowel should be there, because each and every syllable vowel must have there. So in that case we are giving some of the examples, like consonant plus LE, like table, T-A-B-L-E, table. B consonant plus L-E. Turtle, T-U-R-T-L-E, L plus L-E, turtle. Then twinkle, T-W-I-N-K-L-E, twinkle. So these are the examples. If you see carefully, I will give you more examples. Okay, so if you jot down these words, you can easily understand. So next one is if. For, you know, in our English language, normally there is no word as such that we can consider silent if. So that is good for you. Anyway, then EFG, letter G. Letter G. In case of letter G, you know, when letter G appears just before the letter N, in that case we are not pronouncing letter G. So that's why we are telling silent G. Examples are here: campaign, foreign, sign, design. But Each and every case exceptions are also there. What I told you, each and every letter, here also exceptions are there, like magnet, signature, this kind of words we are pronouncing letter G. So in this case, letter G is not silent. Now letter H. H. You know, when the position of the letter H is just beginning of the word, in that case, letter H should be silent. But exceptions are also there. I will tell you the exceptions words. Now let me tell you first which is the silent H, like honor, honest, hour, hair, H-E-I-R, hair. This kind of words, H is silent. And another word is vehicle, right? Vehicle, you know, V-E-H-I-E-C-L-E. Vehicle spelling is this one. But when we are telling vehicle, H is silent. Another word like host, you know, the H, when H position is just before the G letter, that time also H is silent, like host, G-H-O-S-T, host. And the exceptions are there. Exceptions are here, history. Here means H-A-I-R, here, history, historical. This kind of words, H is not silent. We are pronouncing H-less sound, okay? And another is when H, the present of the H is just after the W, in that case also H is silent. Suppose what, who, when, where. But exceptions are also there, like whose, whosoever. This kind of words like who, whosoever, whose. These kind of words are not silent. H is applicable because in this case H, present of the H is after W, but we are pronouncing letter H. So this is the exceptions of the letter H. Now I. You know, in our English language, normally I is not silent. In every cases we are pronouncing, but only one word I can say you we are not pronouncing letter I. In that case, letter I is silent, like business, B-U-S-I-N-E-S-S, business. In this case, we are telling business. We are not pronouncing letter I. Now, after J, you know, in the case of J also the same like I, we don't have any English word, but only we have one word that we can pronounce marijuana. Marijuana is the one single word that J is the silent. Other words, we don't have any other words. Thank you. Letter K. You know, letter K is usually silent when it precedes the letter N, like knife, no, knowledge, knock. These are the words. Now, next is letter N. Letter L is the silent when it comes just after the vowel A, O, and U, like calf, half, palm, would, should, could. We are not pronouncing letter L. York. These are the words. If you need, you want to jot down the words. And you know, normally we are not pronouncing letter N if the position of the letter N is just after the letter M. The examples are here: column, dam, solemn, autumn. If you see carefully, all the position of the letter N is just after the letter M. You know, normally letter P is silent if any word is just beginning with the letter P. In that case, we are not pronouncing the sound of P. Examples are psychiatric, psychology, pseudoscience, psychic. These all words are starting with the P. That's why we are not pronouncing the letter P. So psychology, psych, pseudoscience, psychiatrist, all are, if you see carefully, all the words beginning with letter P. Now, if the letter P is beginning of any words that together letter P comes together with letter N and letter T, in that case also P's sound is silent, we are not pronouncing, like tetrodictyl, pneumatic, pneumonia. These words, tetrodictyl is the words. Actually, these words, this meaning of this words, actually, this is a creature, flying creature, and some people they are associated with the dinosaurs age. Okay, so these are the things of the letter P. But some of the random words also are there that we are not pronouncing, like cop, cupboard, cop, cupboard, rasberry. Okay, these words are there. Q. We don't have any such kind of words in our English language that we can say that here in this particular word, letter Q is silent. So skip this. And after that, R. In the letter R, if the letter R appears just after the vowel sound and just before the consonant sound, in that case, letter R should be silent, like teacher. After E, R is present and before E, consonant sound is there. So in that case, we can tell that R is silent, like fork, teacher, start, stir. These words are here. The letter is, in the case of silent is, if the letter is, position of the letter is just before the letter L, in that case we are not pronouncing the letter is, like island. Island spelling, what is the spelling of island? I-S-L-A-N-D, but we are telling island. Then next is AISLE, but pronunciation is ale. ISLE, isle, islet. These words are here. You can see the words. Now next one is after is T. There are so many English words are here in our English language. We are not pronouncing T. Suppose Christmas, watch, match, often, fasten, butcher. These words are here. You can check it. After that, you. In the case of you, if the position of the U is just after the G and before the vowel, in that case we are not pronouncing letter U. So in that case letter U is silent U, considered as silent U. Examples are guide, gaze, gird, guest, right? These words are here. Now the only 5 letters are remaining: V, W, X, Y, Z. V, in the case of V, we don't have as such words in our English language. And W, if the W is the just beginning of the words, in that case we are not pronouncing W. So W is silent in that case. Like right, wrong, rack, rap. These words are here. Now after that, Y, X, Y, Z. In the case of X also we don't have, but in the case of Y, yes, if the Y follows the vowel, in that case we are not pronouncing Y sound, like key, day, beyond. That means if the Y follows a vowel, we are not pronouncing, right? This now the last one is Z, Z. We don't have words in our English language, but the one word we can say that we use this word in our English language, but this word is not English. This is actually the French word. The word is rendezvous, the very nice word. What is the meaning of rendezvous? Rendezvous means a meeting in a great time and place. So this is the gist of A to Z of silent letters, silent words. If you like, definitely you can check all through from beginning to end. Don't skip this video. If you have any questions, definitely you can give you valuable comments in my comment section, and the last 2 parts also I will give you the link of the particular videos in my I button and description box. So till then, good day, goodbye, stay safe, take care, bye bye.